fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women. Breast cancer is unacceptable. Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
So what I'm trying to say is we have inflation, probably going to stay. So why is the bond market ignoring it and following it? It's all about growth.
All about growth? There's no growth. It's unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. The market's down another 893 points after it was down around 300 points on Friday. No surprise. I keep telling you over and over. And that's why you should go every Friday. I post on my YouTube channel the unfolding of the stock market crash. I review every week what's going on in the market and the economy that gives us clues as to why we're heading closer and closer to a crash. I mean, it's free. You should check it out. Nobody else does that. And it continues for weeks and weeks and weeks. And it's great because it continues. You can see exactly what's going on. You're not going to be surprised. Look, they're talking about growth. What growth? There's no growth in this economy. I get so upset when I hear this BS about the first quarter of 2021 was 8%. We grew 8%. The second quarter, we grew 6%. Give me a break. You just opened the economy. You opened the economy. Of course you're going to have things happening. People are going to go out and spend and so forth. But that's not sustained growth. That's transitory. That's not permanent. Then they talk about all the jobs they created. What jobs? Biden the other day was talking about all these jobs. I mean, today.
If I became president, we'd, quote, see a depression, the likes of which we've never seen, end of quote. Well, it's true that the economy was sputtering before I got here, adding only 60...
Wait a minute. Sputtering before he got here? Okay, all right. Sputtering under Trump is what he's saying. Well, let's go look at the economy under Obama and Biden. From 2009 to 2016, the average GDP growth was 1.7%. Under Trump, just for 4 years, the average growth was a little bit better, about 1.8%. Well, when it was Obama and Biden years, 2009, 2016, all you heard, what an economy. We never had it. This is a record economy. Are you kidding? So if Trump's economy was sputtering, his economy wasn't sputtering. It just makes you sick, just like all these new jobs. He's not creating new jobs. Listen to this. Listen to the numbers.
If I became president, we'd, quote, see a depression, the likes of which we've never seen, end of quote. Well, it's true that the economy was sputtering before I got here, adding only 60,000 jobs per month. But now, 6 months later, we've changed that. We've gone from 60,000 jobs per month to 60,000 jobs every 3 days. More than 600,000 jobs per month since it took office. More than 3 million new jobs all told.
They're not new jobs. This is what drives me nuts. These aren't new jobs. You shut the economy down. We lost 22 million jobs. We still have 6 million jobs. People aren't coming back to work because you're not growing the economy. You're growing socialism. There's a big difference. You want to see an economy grow? Look at China. China has an economy that's growing 18%. Why? They get it. They get what it is to grow an economy. You produce something. You make something. And you sell that something. That's how you grow an economy. Are you nuts? His Marxist cartel of his Biden administration, Sanders, AOC, Omar, Warren, Pocahontas, Presley, Tlaib, these people are Marxists. They're not growing the economy. They don't want to grow the economy. What did they do? Unlike China, who looks at manufacturing and productivity as everything. Our country, we were the world's leader in productivity. We are an industrial nation like no one ever saw. Because we produce stuff, iron and steel, and look what we used to do. That's how you build an economy. You build jobs. What do these characters do? These Marxists. They don't do that. They're getting rid of all, they're giving all the jobs to China. Let them do all the manufacturing. And what do? They decided, let's not produce anything anymore. Why don't we just print money and spend it? Print money and send it out to the folks and let them spend it. Print and spend. How do you grow an economy when you keep printing money and spending it? You keep printing money and you give it to people to go out and spend. Just last week, look at the checks that went out last week. $300 for every child. $300 for every child. That didn't come from work. That didn't come from productivity. What are you, nuts? Wouldn't that have been nice if that came from productivity? Wouldn't it have been nice if we were producing jobs instead of producing checks that come from the government? How are you going to grow an economy when all you do is print checks? Print checks. That's not production. Are you kidding? Trump did the same thing. $2.3 trillion CARES Act. $3,200 for each adult. Unbelievable. $1,200 for individuals. $2,400 for a couple, $500 for a child. Biden, $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan. Are you kidding me? And this week here, as I said, he's starting, everybody's going to start receiving $300 per child. Plus, they extended the unemployment checks on top of the state checks. They said, oh, your state checks right now? Keep the state check. We'll send you another one. 161 million people got $1,400 each. 10 billion was printed money to give to those people who stayed home because they felt they're making more money at home than going to work. And because they did that, they got back. They're back on their mortgage payments, utility payments, association fees. They can't pay those. They can't pay their real estate tax. So what do? The Marxist cartel? Oh, just print another $10 billion. Let's pay their mortgage payment that's in the arrears. Let's pay their utilities in the rear, their association fees in the rear. In the meantime, Americans getting it up the rear. $10 billion. What are you, nuts? The Family American. I love that. I love the names here. American Family Plan. Trump's CARES Act plan. We care. When are you going to start learning that you grow a nation? We grew. We're the best nation in the world because we built things. We provided jobs. Don't provide these checks. Provide the person with a job. All I know when I was growing up, if you're hungry, you got a job. There was nobody give you a check. You were grateful to get a job. That's what grew this nation. It's a great thing to work. That's a wonderful thing to work. That gets people going, gives them pride. How much pride can you have home, sitting there home, and just waiting for your check to come in with your what? I don't know, coffee cake or whatever? Unbelievable.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
We also know that as our economy has come roaring back, we've seen some price increases. Some folks have raised worries that this could be a sign of persistent inflation. But that's not our view. Our experts believe, and the data shows, that most of the price increases we've seen were expected and are expected to be temporary. We also know
temporary.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell's comments, who did admit concern over inflation yesterday in front of the Senate. But he said that the forces driving inflation are likely temporary.
It's unbelievable, temporary. Now, I told you, and I've been saying all along, that this thing that inflation is temporary, no. The stock market is what's temporary. That's right. If you take the 113% rally in the stock market since February 2020, right after the pandemic crash of 31%, that's temporary. That market's not going up because of productivity. People got good jobs. Remember, these jobs he's talking about, they're not new jobs. That'd be like saying, okay, 20 people at Phil's Gang goes home on the weekend, and the city of Sarasota counts them on Monday morning as 20 new jobs. It's the same thing. But let's talk about this temporary. Temporary, really? How can Biden or anybody in his administration say inflation is temporary, especially when there is a 112% spike in oil prices? Hello? Higher energy prices will always lead to a recession. Always does. I've been on this earth for 75 years. I've been in this market well over 51 years, and I can tell you without a doubt, higher energy prices always lead to a recession. Not because of demand. These prices went up 112%. Wouldn't it be nice if it was demand? Manufacturing was robust and things were just really powering ahead. Wouldn't that be great? Economic growth, 6-7%. Wouldn't that be great? No. Do you want to know why oil went up? Had nothing to do with demand. Remember, oil's in everything, lipstick, everything else. But not because of demand. Because of a monetary policy change made by the Marxist cartel of the Biden administration, Sanders, AOC, Omar, Pocahontas Warren, Presley, and Tlaib. As part of their new Green Deal, this Marxist cartel convinced Biden to stop all oil and gas drilling on U.S. federal lands, including the richest 18 million acre oil reserve in the world, Alaska, the wild refuge. And let's see what they did. Remember, as a direct result of cutting oil drilling on Alaska's 18 million acres, Russia now is pulling out 25 million tons of oil per year in that same area to now our zero. That's what they have done. See, they don't want productivity. They want print checks and send them to every household every day. Instead of giving these people a job, just send them a check. The same thing that Pelosi said. Stop working for insurance. If you're working for health insurance, don't worry about it. Stop working today. Go home and learn how to play the piano because we're going to give you a free Obamacare with a free phone. I just threw that in. Now, think about what they did. They cut the drilling off this 18 million acres. So now Russia, sitting there, 25 million tons of oil they're extracting, and we're extracting zero. Next, why is the oil at 112%? That's one reason. That's one reason right there. Another reason, the Nord Stream pipeline. Remember, Trump kept the restrictions on top of Russia so they couldn't go in and use that pipeline because Russia was strangling to death. Russia was broke. The same thing that happened with Russia under Reagan. Under Reagan. He was strangling them. So what does these socialists do? They turn around and convince old Joe to release these sanctions, get rid of them. So now Russia is sending all this oil to Germany, and they're going to be the biggest energy supplier in ever for Europe, Russia. And they're going to get so wealthy. And all that wealth goes to building their military. Just like we import everything from China because we decided not to make stuff anymore. Let's not make it. Let China make it. We'll print money and we'll buy their stuff. And all that money we send them goes to building their military. Well, guess what? That's inflation. The reason we went up 112% in the spike in oil has nothing to do with demand, nothing to our economic growth. It all has to do with the monetary policy of cutting all our oil, pulling the rug out from underneath us, and we are no longer oil independent. Before Trump, we were oil independent for the first time. Unbelievable. When you have when you have all these imports, oil imports, widening, our trade deficit widening, and increasing the gap between imports and exports, the long-term economic growth before Trump was linked to our reliance on, remember, our growth was linked to the reliance on foreign oil. That was gone. We busted that. Trump busted that. Before Trump, the United States was spending $1 billion a day overseas on oil purchases. Instead of taking that billion a day, bring it back home into infrastructure, research and development. What are you, nuts? This is why the market is down 874 points. This is what the bond market knows. Something's wrong. You can't keep printing money and stop producing and say you're growing.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang with platinum level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back. You know, before Trump, we were not oil independent. You can hate Trump all you want, don't like him, don't like what he says, but he made us oil independent. That's what he did. It's gone now. And as a result of all these oil imports, our trade deficit, once again, is growing. $70 billion a month. They never talk about the trade deficit because they don't want you to know how bad a trade deficit reflects on the economy. It's terrible. Why do you think the yields on a 10-year Treasury have dropped in April from 172 basis points down today? I think our low today was what? 121, I think it was. When the yield goes down like that, it's truthful. It tells you the economy's in real trouble. We're not growing jobs. That's a bunch of malarkey. Those jobs, remember what happened? The 22 million jobs, they're closed down. So when people come back to work, it's the same job. It's not new. Don't listen to that crap. But here's the real scary part and why the crash. When you see this oil 112% ran up, that's not going to come down. Why? Because what are you talking about? The administration that's run by this cartel of Marxists, let me tell you, They're not going to do anything to make us oil independent. That's the last thing they want. They want this Green Deal. So this oil is going to take us down. I'm telling you, I said this the other day. Oil. Remember, I said to you the other day, don't buy the banks. Remember when they were running the banks up to come and say, buy the banks, buy the banks. They're great. They had everybody on fake business news network. Buy the banks, buy the. And I kept saying to you, don't buy the banks. Don't buy the banks. I kept telling you over and over. I said that. Stay away from the banks. Phil Grandy said if you bought a bank stock between June 18th and today, you're going to lose money. And you did. My chart told us the money was flowing out. Well, they're telling you to get in because they want those bank stocks to go up. Because here's what you know. On a day like today, when the market's down 900 points and the yield drops from April from 172 basis points down to 121 basis points, big tech stocks should be roaring, making new highs, but they're not. So now the big tech stocks are getting hit, and so aren't the bank stocks. Bank stocks can't make money. Banks can't make money on this kind of a yield. And big tech should be soaring. What does that tell you? The economy's not healthy. There's such an opportunity in this market to sell short. When it's ready, you got to sell short. That's what we tell our members every day. We show them how to do it with a color-coded chart. If you know how to put on a light switch and turn it off, you can sell short. It's not hard. Or you're going to lose your money again. Look, let me tell you, this economy is going to crash because this Green New Deal will not let us be oil independent. It's that simple. China's growing their economy by 18% because they do something. They manufacturing goods and they sell them. We don't do that. It's unbelievable. Yet we are told our economy is healthy and booming. In spite of the fact we're no longer energy independent? What are you, nuts? But the bond yields don't agree with the fake business news network who tells us we're healthy. The bonds are dropping. Always believe the bond market. And we know why. We are importing far more goods than we are exporting. And that's why, and these falling yields identifies, hey, you got a problem. All you do is keep on importing goods. You don't sell anything anymore. All you do is print money and then go to all these different welfare programs. Keep sending checks out to people instead of cutting those checks off. Say, get to work. Fine. People are saying you can't get people to work. If we would just stop this, two things we need to stop. And we could bring this country back so fast. Stop with the stock buybacks. I've been saying that for 13 years. Stop with the stock buybacks. They're destroying this country. The only people who benefit from a stock buyback are the CEOs and the 1%. They benefit. The hardworking guy who's making combined income of $65,000 a year or less is getting screwed every day because of stock buybacks, because it's destroying the dollars in his pocket. These trade deficits are destroying us, destroying everybody. The consequences are horrible. Just take the consequences between 2001 and 2015. It cost us 5 million jobs. 75% of those jobs were manufacturing. Same thing's happening now. You can't grow an economy when you're destroying your own manufacturing jobs. And you really believe that these socialists, these Marxists, really want to create jobs? No, they want you to be dependent on them. Just like they're letting 1 million people coming over every month now at the border. 1 million people, so they'll be dependent on them. And we're paying for them. Here's the problem why the market's going down. See, over time, investors are smart. They notice a decline in spending on goods. They're not spending money on goods. CEOs are not spending money on business investment. They're not manufacturing goods. China's manufacturing all our goods. And because they notice there's a decline in business spending on manufacturing goods here in the United States, they know the company's stock is getting hurt. But the only reason it's going up because of stock buybacks. Company stock should be going down. Company stock should be going down. But the only reason why they've been going up for 13 years is because of this fake QE, stock buybacks, printing money to make interest rates low, and then all these stock buybacks. That's soon going to end. And I got my members all ready to go. Here, listen, I'm not making this up. I told them to take all of these stocks, we call them the COVID-19 stocks, airline stocks, cruise line stocks, casino stocks, hotel stocks, all these stocks. And when everybody said to buy them, I said, let's buy in the rumor, because everybody told us that all the fake business networks said, hey, boy, now we're going to open the economy. Everybody's going to get on a cruise line. Everybody's going to get in an airplane, fly to Las Vegas, stay in a hotel, go to a casino. Boy, boy, look at this. This is great. And I said, no, they're not. But what we're going to do is let's buy on the rumor they're going to. And we did. And boom, it went up, the stocks. And then I said, now we're going to get ready to sell them, because it's not going to happen. People aren't going to the casinos. They're not going on the cruise lines. They're not getting on airlines. Not going to happen. The profits aren't going to be there. Like I said to you before, if you raise the rate, the Federal Reserve raises the rate or lowers the rate, it takes 18 months before it gets into the system. It's the same thing with planes, with airlines, with the cruise lines, with the casinos. It's going to take 18 months from the time they said they're opening up this economy. But we're not opening up the economy into anything that's good. We're not opening up the economy into growth. We're opening up the economy into a socialist government where they're giving checks to 36 million families starting this week, July 5th. People are going to receive $300 per child. They're also now decided to do another $3 trillion in printing. Only $1 trillion is going to be for infrastructure, just $1 trillion. The rest is going to be free college, community college, paid family leave, universal pre-kindergarten. Are you kidding? And now they're going to try to, everyone's going to get a salary. Everyone's in this country is going to get a salary. They're trying to put that through. So what do? Well, let's make money. Look, Carnival Cruise Line, up 26%. Las Vegas casinos, up 23%. Schlumberger, 13%. MTA Go, up 17%. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made 20%, 26, 23. What I'm saying is every gang member who followed those stocks, they knew exactly when to sell them short. They knew exactly when to buy them, but they knew exactly when to get out, knew exactly when to short them. It's up to them when they want to do it. But each one of these you got to look at as a profit center. And here's the profits on each one. 20%, 26, 23, 13, 17. We'll show you how to do it. Free for 10 days, for God's sakes. You don't have to pay for it, but you got to do something, because this market's going to crash.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women. Breast cancer is unacceptable. Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed, because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere, because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Call that hogwash. We do not believe that there is any concern about weakness in this economy.
No weakness in this economy. No. We're really producing a lot of stuff. We're producing stuff, exporting stuff. Yeah, we have no trade deficits. See, they never want to talk about trade deficits. Never. Because they know when you have a trade deficit, you're dead. And when you have an administration that all they're concerned about is free this, free that, free this, you're dead. At some point, someone's got to do the work. And who's doing the work? China. They're working, producing, and we're the saps that are doing all the buying. And for us to buy, we got to print money and give it to the people. We got to send them checks so they can buy this crap. Yeah, imagine we got to send it because we don't believe in work anymore. And you think the economy's going to grow on this kind of mentality? No, but here's what's going to grow if you're with me, your wallet. Because I've been telling you all along, all you got to learn how to do, and it's so easy to do, just position yourself. There's nobody's going to help you. You think your broker's going to help you? You think your planner's going to help you? Did they help you with the last crash in 2008? They helped you in 1987 when it crashed. They helped you with the housing crash. Were you helped in the crash of the pandemic in February of 2020? No, you kept calling and saying, what do I do? And what did they tell you? What did your broker tell you?
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio.
Yeah, that was good advice, wasn't it? Unbelievable, right? It's unbelievable. So look, I can reach out to you and make a deal with you. Just you. Join my gang for 10 days. And you can participate as much or as little as you want. Because every day at 2 o'clock, the color-coded chart, we review our member portfolio. We tell you what to do with every stock in the portfolio. It can't be any easier than that. At 2 o'clock, we post it. Example, our working investor group has Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs, you can now add to your short position and put a stop up.
There he is, and he tells you exactly what to do. That's Steve. He's the head of our education department. Every day, you're guided. So if you don't want to look, we're here at 4 every morning, looking over all the stuff at the European markets so we can figure out what's going on early in the morning. And then we have a class. First, we have our coffee talk between about 7 and 8. Let you know what's going on, what stocks we think are going to be good for that day. Like, for example, today I told them in the morning, I said, watch Target, watch Walmart, watch Home Depot. If the market's going down 800 points and those don't go down, those are the stocks you're going to want to be in the next time the market rallies. And we were spot on. Target didn't go down much at all, called relative strength. So didn't Walmart. Home Depot went down a little, but not much. I also told them to watch Starbucks and McDonald's because I said those guys, they could drop pretty good. And let's see if it does or if they have relative strength. Both of them. McDonald's dropped right through the 50-day moving average, a key support. And so did Starbucks, but it's still not below that 50-day moving average. So every stock, we know every day what to do with that stock. It's called our Working Investor Group. Just go to my site, free, sign up for it. And the first thing you're going to learn is you're going to understand that 85% of people lose money in the market because they don't know when to get out of their stock. See, the problem is the fake Business News Network, their job is to get you excited, to build your confidence, get you to stay in the market. Keep adding to your position. That's their job. And do you know how many people are out borrowing money right now to buy stocks? And they're buying the same stocks. Facebook, Google, Amazon. But those are going down today. Wonder how they feel. See, you can't just keep these same stocks going up for 13 years and why don't we just say, okay, let's just take the same handful of stocks, just pushing the whole S&P up. Now remember what happens to the S&P. 26% of the stocks in the S&P 500, those 26 are pushing the whole market up. Think of it as jet fuel, as a booster. If you take that booster off that rocket, what will happen? It'll drop. For 13 years, they've been able to convince everybody, okay, that these big tech stocks are never going to go down again. Never going to go down again. Just keep buying them. Everybody made a lot of money. Our members made a lot of money. Who didn't make money in a stock in tech? If you didn't make money in a big tech, something's wrong with you. But here's the problem. 85% of you are going to lose money because you don't know when to get out. You're not going to know when to get out. So for 10 days, you get the color-coded chart. You can come to our class if you want online. They're all archived. If you don't want to do anything, then at least at 2 o'clock, why don't you follow our portfolio stocks? And we tell you what to do at each stock. How can you not do well? All you got to do is get confidence in learning how to sell short. It is so easy. Look, all it is like, let's say a stock's at $529, and John owns it. I talked to John, I said, John, we're both professionals. I'll tell you what, I think you're wrong. You bought the stock at $529. You think it's going to go up. We're professionals. I'll tell you what, I think it's going down. So let's make a deal. For every dollar it goes down, you owe me that dollar. For every dollar it goes up, I owe you. How about that? Now, I got a big edge on him because I have a color-coded chart that only follows the money. And it turns red, but first it will turn yellow, giving us a warning that the big institutions, the big hedge funds, the big banks, the 401ks, the guys who run those are pulling their money out of this stock. Starts turning yellow, gives you a heads up. Then it'll turn to red. So all you say, John, look, I'm going to make that deal. What do you say? He said, yeah, fine. So now the stock goes down from $530 down to $472. So let's say I made $5,000. All I have to do now is hit a button, and I'm going to notify him I'm buying it from him. And everybody does the same thing. Who did the same thing I'm doing? Everybody's going to buy it from him. It's that simple. So he thought I was going to go from $530 up. No, it went from $530 down to $430. I made the difference. How hard is that? Is that hard? Don't listen to this crap that you're going to lose your whole shirt. You're going to lose everything if you're shorting a stock. They don't want you to short a stock because they don't make money when you short stocks, Wall Street. Just like when the ETFs came out. Remember that guy on, what the heck, the guy's got a big hunker for a nose. The nose looks like the size of a spaceship. And he came out and he said, ETFs are no good. They're dangerous. ETFs are no good. Well, this is 15 years ago, 20 years ago. They're no good. They're no good. Because they weren't making money in ETFs. They want to make money in individual stocks. So they lied to you for about 5 years. Now, ETFs are the greatest thing. ETFs are the greatest thing. Same thing with shorting. Look, the economy can't, the stock market, it's very simple. Just watch the big tech stocks, XLK. If the interest rates keep coming down and they keep going up, stay with them. But if the yields start coming down, and like today, and they start falling, that means it's almost over. Let me repeat. It's real easy. Watch XLK. That's the XLK. That's the ETF for it. Big tech. Keep watching the 10-year Treasury. Like today, the 10-year Treasury yield went down. XLK should have shot through the moon today. It didn't. It went down. It's telling you something's wrong. Internally, something's wrong. The people who are buying all these big tech stocks, they're running like hell. They're running like hell. So if you're in big tech right now, I'd be taking profits left and right. If I'm in Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook, all those stocks, I'd be taking profits. Don't get out totally, but I sure would be taking profits until it can get back up above its all-time high, because this thing could drop again. And we'll show you how to make money as the market goes down. That's the only problem you have. You never made money when the market goes down. But we're going to change that for you. And all I ask is you change the life of some kids at St. Jude. How's that? We'll make a deal. I'm going to reach out to you to make sure the next time the market goes down, you're going to be excited. You're going to be happy. I can't wait till the market goes down. Why? Because you're going to make 10 times the amount of money. But more important than that, when you finally learn how to sell a stock short, you're in control. It means you make money going up, and with that same ease, you're going to make money on the way down. At the end of 10 days, if you're not convinced, then I didn't do my job. And you don't have to stay with me. Go to the Working Investor Group right now. Sign up. Free for 10 days, plus the color-coded chart. See you on the chart. philsgang.com. Sign today.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.